Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth lecture of the course Network Analysis and Transmission Lines. So in last class we discussed how to write the incidence matrix for the given graph. Okay, in today's lecture we are going to discuss one more new matrix that is called as tie-set matrix. How can you write the tie-set matrix for the given graph? So for a given directed graph, so it's always possible to know the branches are involved in the formation of loops, that's called as closed circuits or meshes. For example, by using the graph, we can identify by making each loop with orientation of loop current by a arrow. That means this enables to write the nodes in the loop in the cycle order. So in complicated networks with many loops, it is very advisable to list the nodes in the selected cycle order. So to avoid the confusion between oriented and loop currents. So now the what exactly that incidence, that tie-set matrix can be used means we can find simply the mesh currents which are presented in their loops. So the tie-set matrix can be represented with a B. Okay, now what is the criteria to fill the tie-set matrix? Let us assume the Bij is nothing but ith row and ith branch and jth node. Bij is +1 if in the given graph jth graph is in the ith loop and the orientation coincides the loop. Bij equal to -1 if jth branch is in ith loop but the orientation does not coincide, and it is 0 if the jth branch is not at all in the ith loop. Okay, now let's see how to fill the tie-set matrix for the given graph. Let us assume the one graph having 4 nodes A, B, C, D and 6 branches. The orientation I am assuming is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So by seeing this graph we can simply say that having 3 loops. So this is, let us assume, loop 1 and this is assume loop 2. This I am assuming as a loop 3. Okay, now I am assuming the loop currents in the direction like this is loop current to direction 1, current to direction 2, this is current to direction 3. Okay, now we know the principle how to fill the tie-set matrix. Having the order is number of loops by branches. Here the number of loops having 3 loops. By seeing the graph we can say that, and the number of branches are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the criteria to fill the values in the tie-set matrix? If at all jth branch is in ith loop and direction coincides, whatever the directions we assumed inside the loop, then we can say it is +1. If direction not coincides, -1. If at all jth branch is not at all in the ith loop, that we can replace with 0. Okay, now let us see the loop 1. In loop 1, 1, 2, 3 branches are existed, 4, 5, 6 are not existed. Means simply we can place 4, 5, 6 values as a 0 and compare the direction what we assumed in the loop and the orientation mentioned on the branch. 1 coincides, 2 coincides, 3 coincides. That's why we can place the values +1, +1, +1. Now coming to the loop 2, 3, 4, 5 branches are existed in the loop. Means simply for 1, 2, 6 we can place zeros. 3 not coincides, 4 coincides, plus coincides. There we can say we can fill the values as a +1. Loop 3, 2, 3, 6 at 1, 0, 4, 0, 6, 0. 2, 3, 6 branches are existed in the loop 3, and see the branch 2 is not coincides, sorry, only 2 branches are incidented, 2 and 6, and we can place at third one also 0, 6 plus 1, 2 and 6 are existed in the third loop, and having 1 is coinciding the direction of the loop, other one not coinciding, that's why we simply place the -1 and +1. Okay, this is the way one can fill the tie-set matrix. So next we have to discuss about fundamental tie-set matrix. What is the need of the fundamental tie-set matrix, and by using this how can you write the some current equations. It can be also represented with a B. So how can you draw the fundamental tie-set matrix? Okay, now let us assume the same graph having 4 nodes A, B, C, D, 6 branches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So for a given graph, how can you write the fundamental tie-set matrix? There is one simple procedure. Very first step is, first select one tree. We know that how to draw the trees. Tree should have same number of nodes of the original graph and no closed loop. Select one tree. Now here I am assuming one tree having, means to form a tree we have to remove some branches. Those removed branches we know that called as a twigs or links. Links. The branches which are existed in the tree we can call as a twigs. And here I assumed one tree that is having 2, 4, 3 as a branches. Next we have to rejoin each and every link what we removed, that forms one loop. So when you rejoin branch 1, you will get one loop 1, and I am assuming the current direction is like this. The current is capital I1, let us assume. Okay, next for the same selected tree I am adding one more link that is called as link 5, and I am assuming the current direction is in the link loop 2 is I2 and the direction is like this. And for the same tree we are we are joining another link that is 6, and I am assuming the current in this direction is I3. So just now we discussed how to write the tie-set matrix. That is the way we can follow. But to get the actual fundamental, means without getting any mistakes, if you want to write matrix, first of all we have to select the tree and add each and every link to form the loops. That loops we can call as a fundamental loops. Now try to write the matrix based on the analysis what we followed. B number of loops by branches, like same matrix we will get. Okay, next, what is the need of the tie-set matrix? How can you use this tie-set matrix to get the mathematical equations? So in next class we will see that concept.